Sir Samuel of Morocco. And now, lords and ladies, good gentles all, please welcome those loquacious lovers of legends and lore. Those versatile viscounts of voluminous verbosity, as they portray a panoply of personalities under this preeminent proscenium. Please welcome Mr. Smythe and Mr. Jones.
Hello, everybody! I say huzzah!
Huzzah!
Very nice.
I'm Mr. Smythe.
And I'm Mr. Jones.
And how is each and everybody doing today? Welcome to the theater, the famous Royal Theater. And while we're in the theater, I say let's do a play using our imagination as well as good emancipation. Together we will be creating a creation that will take your breath away.
For all the world is a stage, my friend.
Attend and hark if you've an ear to lend.
We're gonna tell a tale with once upon a time at the start, and there's a happily ever after at the end. I say, Mr. Smythe.
Yes, Mr. Jones.
What story shall we play today?
Oh, today we shall render upon these boards an adventure most hair-raising.
Well said, Mr. Smythe. For today, we tell the timeless tale of Tango!
It's a very special tale of a very special girl. She's full of hopes and dreams, a little something like you.
And if she puts some work into it, makes her mind up to pursue it, she can make her wish come true.
It may be awfully hard to do, but with imagination, some courage and determination, if she can conquer all her fears and trepidation, well then she just might make it through. For all the world is a stage, my friend. Attend and hark if you've an ear to lend. And here's one thing on which you can depend. We're gonna make a little magic if you all do your part. We will create a little chronicle of courage and heart. We're gonna tell a tale with once upon a time at the start. Here's a happily ever after at the end. Happily ever after at the end. Thank you very much. Lords and ladies, welcome to the Royal Theater. To help us tell our story today, we have two special guests.
Two special guests?
Oh, yes.
Who's on first?
A young lady with golden locks.
Goldilocks and her three dancing bears!
No, we don't have three dancing bears.
Only two?
No.
Just one?
No, there are no dancing bears.
Lords and ladies presenting Goldilocks and no dancing bears!
Now listen, wait a minute.
Maybe they could be the dancing bears, so there's a papa and a mama and a baby.
There are no dancing bears and there's no Goldilocks.
But you said a young lady with golden locks.
Yes, Rapunzel.
Rapunzel doesn't have any dancing bears.
No, she's the first guest.
Our first guest?
Yes.
Who's on second?
That is the question.
I can hardly wait.
Lords and ladies, please give a warm welcome to our first royal visitor, the one and only Rapunzel.
Princess Rapunzel, we are honored to be in your presence today.
And we are most delighted that you accepted our invitation to join us for a live performance of your story.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
After all, who better to help us tell the story of Rapunzel than Rapunzel?
This is going to be such an adventure.
Now remember, we are here to assist you any way we can. Should you wish to know where to stand, we shall show you.
Should you want to know what to say, we will tell you.
Should you wish to recognize one of us for most outstanding performance by a player in a leading role, drama or comedy, we shall kneel before you in humble gratitude.
Oh, I'm sure you'll both be wonderful.
Very well then.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Then let the play begin. Once upon a time, there was a radiant young lady named Rapunzel,
Who lived at the top of a tall, tall tower.
From the time I was just a baby, my mother never allowed me to go outside.
Each day, as Rapunzel gazed out her tower window, she wondered, when would her life begin?
My dream was to see the floating lanterns that appeared in the night sky every year on my birthday.
But today, like every other day, Rapunzel's daydreams were interrupted by the sound of a familiar voice.
Rapunzel!
Mother Gothel?
Let down your hair!
Oh, let me undo that for you.
Oh, wait a minute. You have no idea how long it takes to braid this.
Of course, Princess. Stunt hair, please.
Oh, what is that?
That is a theatrical representation of your hair.
Oh, I love the theater!
Rapunzel, I'm waiting.
Coming, Mother.
Obediently, Rapunzel lowered her hair so that Mother Gothel could easily ascend the steep tower wall.
Apple, dearie.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it should be noted by all in attendance that Mother Gothel was not Rapunzel's real mother.
That's right. I was kidnapped by Mother Gothel when I was just a baby.
And why was Rapunzel kidnapped? Mr. Jones!
Because of her magic hair.
Yes, which keeps Mother Gothel
The fattest of them all.
Fine.
Rapunzel.
Oh, princess. Rapunzel, Mommy's feeling a bit run down. Why don't you let me brush your hair while Mr. Smythe sings your magic song?
Flower.
Whenever I sing the magic song, my hair began to shimmer and glow. And when it glowed, it kept Mother Gothel young, with special healing powers.
As Gothel brushed the enchanted hair, the years melted away.
Like sands through the hourglass, thus were the days of our lives. Thank you, my dear. Oh, princess. Thank you, my dear. Now, get me my mirror. Do you know what I see? I see a strong, confident, beautiful young lady. Oh, look, you're here too.
Realizing this might be her last opportunity, Rapunzel summoned up the courage to ask,
Mother, I was wondering, since it is my birthday tomorrow, would you please take me to see the floating lanterns? It's my only birthday wish.
absolutely not, Rapunzel. Oh, sorry. Samuel, flower gleaming glow, let your power shine, make the cloak reverse, bring back what once was mine.
I told you, my dear, the world is a dangerous place, filled with ruffians and thugs, and that's why I keep you locked up in this beautiful tower.
Oh, sorry. Seriously, Sam. Flower glow, power shine, clock reverse, mine.
For your own safety, my dear, you will never, ever leave this tower, ever! Oh, trust me, Rapunzel, Mother knows best.
Rapunzel was determined to see the floating lanterns, so she did what any imprisoned 18-year-old girl would do. She packed up a frying pan and headed for the window.
Looking down, Rapunzel spotted a young man climbing the tower.
A stranger!
And as the young man hauled himself up into her teeth,
Flynn Rider.
Lords and ladies, a hearty huzzah for Flynn Rider!
Yeah, huzzah!
Quickly, Rapunzel did what any imprisoned 18-year-old girl who just knocked out a climbing stranger would do. After that, she went through his belongings, found a royal crown, and hid it.
Now surely I can convince him to take me to see the floating lanterns.
what Rapunzel didn't know was that the crown was stolen.
Flynn was a wanted man.
Okay, look. Blondie, there is no way that I will ever take you to see those. Okay, all right. I'll take you to see the lanterns. Anything to get that crown back.
And so Rapunzel let down her hair. And down the tower they climbed.
Okay, well this isn't weird, I'm just climbing down hair.
As they scaled down the stone wall, the stranger introduced himself as
Flynn Rider.
And before Rapunzel could say,
Holy hairbrush, Flynn!
their feet were on the ground and they were off and running on their new adventure.
I can't believe I did this! This is so fun! I just hope we don't run into any ruffians or thugs.
hoping to end this adventure as quickly as possible.
And avoid being arrested by the royal guards, Flynn said.
Hey, are you hungry? Cause I know a great place for lunch.
And thus he led the way to the Snuggly Duckling Tavern.
Which, as it turns out, was filled with ruffians and thugs. Hello!
Oh, Blondie, would you look at this bunch now? This is a mean-looking bunch of ruffians and thugs. I mean, just look at this kid over here. You know, never trust anybody with a mustache, especially a milk mustache. You gotta look out for those. Oh, and don't be fooled by these princess disguises here. You know, I think I saw this one on the Kingdom's Most Wanted list. You know what, Blondie? I just think it'll be a whole lot safer if we just turn you around and got you back home. What do you say, Blondie? Let's head back to that tower of yours and let's get that crown, okay?
Excuse me. Are you Flynn Rider?
I mean, do I look like Flynn Rider?
What do you think? Does he look like Flynn Rider?
Nope, I don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You did it. Say so. You have to be down.
Give me back my stranger! I need him to take me to see the floating lanterns. It's my dream. Don't any of you have a dream?
I had a dream once. I've got a dream. I've got a dream. See, I ain't as cruel and vicious as I seem. Oh, thank you. Though I do like breaking femurs, you can count me with the dreamers. Like everybody else, I've got a dream.
Hey, I got a dream.
Well, take it away, fellow ruffian.
I got scars and lumps and bruises, but something here that oozes. And let's not even mention my complexion. But despite me extra toes and me goiter and my nose, I really wanna make a love connection.
She's got a dream.
I've got a dream.
She's got a dream.
I just wanna see the floating lanterns go.
And with every passing hour, she's so glad she left her tower. Like all you lovely folks, she's got a dream. Yes, way down deep inside, we've got a dream. Yeah! Suddenly, out of nowhere, came a brand new character nobody had ever seen.
Okay, well, I've seen him. That's Maximus. He's a horse of the royal guard, and well, he's after me.
Psst, follow me. There's a secret passage. Okay.
Run!
They ran from Maximus through a twisting, turning cave.
Until last they broke out into the sunlight only to realize...
Look out! We were standing on the edge of a precipitous cliff.
A towering reservoir on one side.
A deep chasm on the other. Quickly, Rapunzel tossed her hair across the chasm where it latched onto a wooden beam.
Flynn, follow me.
But it was too late, for Flynn was trapped and Maximus was on him, sword drawn.
Seriously? Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm a little hoarse.
Suddenly, with a swift carrying thrust, Maximus knocked the frying pan out of Flynn's hand. That's not good.
Got it!
Thus, Flynn was able to follow Rapunzel to safety. Huzzah!
Their victory was short-lived, for Maximus kicked his hooves against the reservoir. Hoof chop, releasing a flood of water.
Flynn and Rapunzel found themselves trapped inside a cave, too dark to find their way out, with the water level rising.
I never should have left the tower. This is all my fault, Flynn.
It's Eugene.
What?
My real name is Eugene Fitzherbert. Well, someone might as well know.
Well, I have magic hair that glows when I sing.
What?
Oh, I have magic hair that glows when I sing.
Rapunzel's hair illuminated the water with its magic light and led them out of the cave! Huzzah! Lords and ladies, the backside of water!
Thank you, huzzah! Once on dry land, Eugene kept his promise and took Rapunzel to see the floating lantern.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's the boat?
What boat?
Oh, we were in a boat.
No, she's right. We were definitely in a boat.
We don't have a boat.
Oh, but it was so romantic. You can't leave that part out.
What? Oh, right. Yeah.
Now, what is that?
It's a theatrical representation of our boat.
Oh, I love the theater!
Sir Samuel.
Every year on this day, the king and queen release the lanterns into the sky in honor of their lost daughter.
You're so beautiful.
And as the sky filled with the lantern's warm glow,
I realized.
I was falling in love.
and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is blue. is different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
What is this picture?
Oh, that's a symbol of the royal family. The king, the queen, and the missing princess.
Missing princess. The missing princess! Eugene, I have to go!
As quickly as she could, Rapunzel raced back to the tower.
Wait, Rapunzel, where are you going?
Rapunzel, where have you been?
Out there, discovering who I really am. I'm the missing princess.
Huzzah!
Ah, well, bravo! You figured it out. Your magic hair aren't going anywhere. You're staying right here and keeping me the fairest of them all.
Fine! Fine!
Rapunzel!
Eugene!
I discovered who you really are!
And Eugene fell to the floor.
He's dying!
Well, that's the circle of life, my dear. Now, come on.
Where are we going?
Nobody will ever find you again.
But we can't let him die!
We can't let him live and expose our secret.
Please, please, let me heal him and I'll go away with you forever! I promise!
Knowing that Rapunzel never broke a promise, Mother Gothel agreed to allow her this final act of kindness.
I can't let you do this.
And I can't let him die.
If you do this, you will die.
And so, with his last bit of strength, Eugene grabbed Gothel's knife and cut Rapunzel's hair.
My golden hair suddenly lost its magic.
Causing Mother Gothel to wither into a shrieking old hag.